Imagine a country protected by one of the most complex air defense systems in the world. Across Iran, thousands of anti-aircraft batteries are spread throughout the territory, constantly scanning the skies for any potential threat. Their mission is simple: detect, track, and destroy enemy aircraft before they can reach their targets. At the center of this network is Iran's most advanced defense platform, the Bavar 373. Each battery works as a coordinated system made up of several components. The first and most important are the radars. Massive antennas rotate slowly, sending powerful radio waves into the sky. When those waves hit an object, they bounce back, creating an echo that reveals its location. Once something suspicious is detected, a second radar locks onto the target and tracks its movement with extreme precision. Inside armored command vehicles nearby, military operators analyze the data on multiple screens. Within seconds, they must determine whether the object is friendly or hostile. If it's confirmed as an enemy, missile launchers positioned around the radar system are ready to fire interceptor missiles, designed to destroy incoming aircraft. On paper, this defense network looks extremely difficult to penetrate. But for years, intelligence agencies from the United States and Israel had been carefully studying how the system works. And eventually, they developed a plan to break it. The operation did not begin with fighter jets. Instead, it started with hundreds of small drones entering Iranian airspace. These drones are known as Lucas, short for low-cost autonomous combat system. Each unit costs around $5,000 and carries about 18 kilograms of explosives. Interestingly, their design was inspired by Iranian drones themselves. After capturing one of Iran's Shahed series drones used in the war in Ukraine, American engineers studied the technology and developed their own version. The result was a swarm weapon. Hundreds of drones moving together through the sky, connected and sharing information in real time. But their true purpose during the operation was not to destroy targets. They were bait. As the swarm entered Iranian airspace, radar systems immediately locked onto the drones. By tracking them, the defense network unintentionally revealed the exact positions of its radar installations. That information was exactly what the attackers needed. Moments later, the second phase of the operation began. From warships and submarines positioned in the Persian Gulf and the Arabian Sea, the United States launched Tomahawk cruise missiles. These are among the most advanced missiles ever developed, powered by jet engines and guided by GPS and digital imaging systems. Each missile carries a warhead of around 450 kilograms. They fly extremely low to the ground, sometimes only 30 meters above the terrain, following mountains and valleys to avoid radar detection. Their targets were the radar stations and defense systems that had just exposed themselves. At the same time, another invisible battle was taking place in the sky. American aircraft began conducting electronic warfare operations. Instead of dropping bombs, they transmitted powerful signals designed to overwhelm Iranian radar frequencies. These signals confused the computers controlling the defense batteries, causing systems to malfunction or temporarily go offline. For many operators, radar screens suddenly went dark. Within minutes, the defense network was disoriented. And that's when the main strike force arrived. About 15 minutes after the drone swarm entered the skies, a large fleet of Israeli aircraft crossed into Iranian airspace. Nearly 200 warplanes participated in the operation. Leading the formation were fifth-generation stealth fighters, the F-35I Adir. These aircraft are specifically designed to evade radar detection. Their angular shapes deflect radar waves away from their source, making them extremely difficult to detect. To radar systems, they appear no larger than a small insect. Their weapons are also stored inside the aircraft rather than mounted on external pylons, which further reduces their radar signature. But stealth is not their only advantage. These fighters can also engage in cyber and electronic operations, interfering with enemy networks and even manipulating radar data to make it appear as if nothing unusual is happening. Once the stealth fighters secured the airspace, heavier strike aircraft entered the battle. F-15 fighters capable of carrying massive bomb loads were deployed to attack underground military installations and fortified defense facilities. Support aircraft flew overhead as well. Tanker planes refueled fighters in mid-air, allowing them to remain in the combat zone longer. Meanwhile, surveillance aircraft monitored the battlefield, detecting any missile launches and warning pilots in real time. Within a short period of time, the attackers had opened a corridor through one of the most heavily defended airspaces in the region. The operation demonstrated a new kind of warfare. Modern battles are no longer fought only with aircraft and bombs. They are fought through networks of drones, sensors, algorithms, and electronic systems working together. Military strategists call this network-centric warfare. A battlefield where information, coordination, and technology can overwhelm even the most sophisticated defenses. The future of war is no longer just about firepower. It's about controlling what the enemy can see and what they can't. And in that sense, the most powerful weapons today may be the ones that remain completely invisible.